Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome to another update to my Eyeshadows Eyeshadow series. So I'm having a super fun time having this series back on my channel. I'm really enjoying doing it, and yeah, we're going to be doing a roll-in today, which is super exciting. Not because of a pan, but because I'm vetoing a shade, which is not the most fun, but still going to be showing you a roll-in. And I think even if I don't have any pans, I'm still going to roll in a shade, even if like I'm not vetoing one or anything like that. Every month I would like to have a rolling because I feel like that's much more exciting to watch. But yeah, if you guys aren't caught up, I will link it in the cards. This series, basically I am working on 4 eyeshadows, and I have my palettes all organized into 3 different categories: easy, medium and hard. I roll in 2 easy shades, which I think will be easy to pan, 1 medium and 1 hard. These aren't all my palettes because I haven't done my inventory yet, even though I was meant to do it in July. I still haven't got round to it, so once that gets filmed I will then update all my palettes. I did declutter some, so if I roll in one that has been decluttered, that doesn't obviously count and we will re-roll. But yeah, I need to kind of update this, so it's not all of my palettes and it's not completely up to date, but it's got 24 of them and I've got maybe like 40, so it's over half, and I'm just having fun with this at the moment, and then I will kind of fix the spreadsheet when I find time to. I was meant to do it this month as well, but completely forgot. So we are going to be rolling out a shade because I didn't use it at all this month. I said I didn't mind it last month, but I'm actually starting to just think I don't love the shade too much. It just doesn't perform how I would want it to perform, and I feel like it goes a little bit patchy or creasy on my eyes at some points. So that is the shade Sand Dancer from the Beauty Bay Jade palette. I used this one 5 times this month, but none at all this month, and it's this yellow shade here. Unfortunately, I am going to be rolling out. We do have a little bit of a dip going in on there from last month, and I did enjoy having this palette in. We hit pan on Good Vibes Only in this project last month, so some pretty good progress, and I do like this palette, so I'm glad to have rolled it in and had a chance to play with it a bit more, because it is a really gorgeous palette. And I think because of its size I do tend to neglect it. It sits kind of at the bottom of my eyeshadow drawer just because it's so big, and I had a good time rolling this one in and playing around with it, but just unfortunately that shade in particular I think is a little bit of a dud, so that's going to be rolling out. Then we do have some better progress on some other shades. I am doing a 30 use goal, so if I don't hit pan within 30 uses I can also roll that out, but we are not really very near there for any of the shades. Next we had Handkerchief from my Beauty Bay Love Notes palette, and I used this one 3 times this month for 5 uses total, and this is what it is looking like here. So you can start to see a bit of a dip forming. I've been using this, I think I used it once as an eyeshadow and then twice as a blush, and I'm actually using it as a blush today. I don't know how well you can see, I do go in with quite a light hand because it's a very like a baby pink bright blush. I also use this for my eye look when I went to see the Barbie movie, of course. But yeah, it's a really pretty shade. I don't like love it on the eyes, but I actually do quite enjoy it as a blush, which is fun. And we are starting to get a bit of a dip in there, so not sure if we will hit pan or hit 30 uses first. I mean, we've got 25 uses to go, so I think maybe pan's more likely, but I'm excited to keep this one in the project. I will just swatch it for you so you can see what we are working with. It's kind of just a classic baby pink shade. You can see other shades there, ignore those, but yeah, just a classic baby pink, and I do enjoy having it in. Then we have the shade Blessed from my Beauty Bay New Mood palette. I used this one 8 times this month, which took us up to 14 uses total, so we're nearly halfway there for the usage goal. And this is what we are looking like today. So you can see the shade here. There's not too much of a dip in there actually, which is weird considering we've used Handkerchief a lot more, and it's not like I dip in tons when I use it as a blush. But yeah, not too much progress in here. A slight dip, I guess. Maybe from the close-up pictures you can see more, but yeah, 14 uses total, so we're nearly halfway there. I think this will be a 30 use and rollout for me because clearly I'm just not getting too much of a dip forming, but it's a really nice just kind of classic neutral shade. This was one of the easy shades, this was a medium shade, and the yellow that I've rolled out was a hard shade. So yeah, I'm going to be rolling in a hard shade, which will be fun. But yeah, that's what that one looks like there. And then finally last month we rolled in Bolly from the Carly Bybel palette. This was another easy shade, and this is just a really nice kind of shimmer shade that I've been using as an inner corner like highlight, and this is what the shade is looking like here. So this one's definitely got the biggest dip, which is exciting. We can see a lot of progress in here. I don't know whether we'll have pan before 30 uses because this is 16 uses and you can only see a bit of a slight dip, but I love seeing shades looking a bit more used, and I definitely think that this one does look more used, which is exciting. So yeah, a good dip forming in there, and it works well on my inner corners. I'm wearing it today, I don't know how well you can see, but it's just a really pretty kind of light shimmer shade. You can see it there on my like wrist. Is that what it's called? Like the outside of my wrist. But yeah, that is just what that one looks like, just a classic shimmer shade. So those are the 3 shades that are going to be staying in. Had some decent progress, but obviously I am working on my Pan That palette as well as other eyeshadows in different projects, so I'm not able to like devote my full time to this, but I am still happy with the progress we have made. So on this spreadsheet I have 186 shades that I've classed as hard to pan. So I'm going to be pulling up a random number generator just on the Pretty Random app, and I'm going to be putting in number 1 to 186, and we are just going to be generating the shade now, if I can press it. Okay, so 162. We had an issue at the start with just picking low numbers, and that was all my Beauty Bay palettes, so this will be one that's different. 162 is the shade Jode from, I think, also my Kylie Bybel palette. Why do we keep picking shades from the same palette? We had 2 from my Beauty Bay Jade palette the first round, then we had literally just Beauty Bay shades, then we had this one, and now we have this one again. So this is the shade Jode. Oh, that's going to be tricky. That is definitely a hard one for me. It is this kind of grey toned blue. I do love a blue eye look, and I did find with my Pan That palette last year, I was quite enjoying like a kind of grey grungy blue. That's what the shade looks like there. And I'll swatch it on my arm so you can see. Okay, that might be quite nice on the outer corner if I did like a kind of more subtle, more neutral blue look. I actually don't feel too intimidated by this one. I was actually thinking today with thinking about what shade I was potentially going to roll in, and how I have quite a lot of bright colours. I was thinking that if it was a blue, I wouldn't be too mad about it, because I think blue and maybe purple, I think, are the shades that are kind of most wearable for me. I don't know why. I really enjoy doing purple looks, and I feel like blue really quite complements my eyes and my skin tone, so I do enjoy doing blue looks. So I'm actually quite excited to have rolled this in. I will give it a go. I mean, if I absolutely hate it, we might be doing another veto next month. I think I'm going to try for maybe 5 uses on this one, because obviously with other projects it might be a little bit difficult for me to spread my time between all of them. But yeah, that is quite a fun colour story. I'm actually feeling quite inspired by that. I mean, I know it's not super cohesive, but hopefully we can have a 30 uses on Bowley, because that is the only shade I'm using in my inner corner, so I'm pretty sure I can use that every time I do my makeup. And I'm going to try and do my makeup a bit more this month. And then the blue one, hopefully we can get 5 uses on. I'd say maybe 8 uses on Handkerchief, let's try for, and maybe 10 to 15 on Blessed. Maybe we can roll it out, who knows. But yeah, excited to have more space in my drawer now, because I'm taking out that big palette and I'm keeping the same amount of palettes in, so more space in my everyday panning drawer, which is exciting. So yeah, I'm really excited about this project. I know we don't have the most progress to see, but at least we are still rolling in a shade, which is fun. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy and are enjoying this project. I do a load of panning content on this channel, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. I know I was meant to be uploading my eyeshadow collection this week. I said in my last video that there were 2 more videos coming that week, and then I got super duper busy, but this one's obviously coming out on Monday. Hopefully my eyeshadow collection should be out on Wednesday, and then another video on Sunday, so we'll see, because I said that last time, so who knows. But yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, join a little club, and make sure you turn on all notifications. Then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as also linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!